All right, so I have been studying linguistics in university, and in one of the readings I had to read for the class, I came across this, which is across what the author of the reading calls bad African American vernacular English. Now, I am not black, but I have read up on this dialect or variety, I guess you call it. And you can see my sources down here. And in the original work, this is used as an example of how not every black person speaks AAVE. This was written by William Raspberry. And the upper part here is part of a dialogue he wrote in a column after some announcement made by the Oakland School District. I think it was in the 90s. So yeah, this was written before I was born, so when it was written in the first place, I wasn't around to comment on it. So what's wrong with being 25 years too late? So this first one is, what you be talking about, man? So should probably explain why this is wrong. So, B in African American vernacular English is typically a habitual, meaning it's something you do habitually. Like, what do you talk about is kind of the best translation in standard English I can think of right now. Or about what are you a talker? Standard English doesn't, more standard varieties of English don't really have this. So, yeah. But, however, African American vernacular English is not the only variety of English in which it is, in which the word be is used as an auxiliary. You see, it's also used in such a way in pirate English. So, and even then, this is bad pirate English, because if you were a pirate saying this, you'd say, "What do ye be talking about, me matey?" And then he also says, "I don't be offering you me grub. Don't be offering ye me grub, yar. I be saying hello, yeah." Whoa. I mean, I haven't actually looked up the real comms, so, Raspberry could actually have just put yar in it a bunch, and then it would make a lot more sense. But I actually don't know why this cabbie's a pirate. Don't get me wrong. Black people can be both pirates and privateers, which you would both expect to be talking like this. Yeah, this me matey. But this was written with the intention of being African American vernacular English. This, again, as I said, this was about the after the Oakland School Board made some really bad announcement, which got some things right, but lots of things wrong, and for instance, AAVE is clearly an Anglo-Frisian variety and not a Creole. Even though you may consider there to be a substrate influence, that doesn't make it not Anglo-Frisian, and that doesn't make it a Creole, because, I don't know, French, for instance, is a Romance language, and it has, substrate influence from Frankish and Gaulish. And it's not considered a Latin-based Creole? Maybe it should, though. There we go. If you think that AAVE should be considered a Creole, then you better be prepared to defend why French isn't a Romance language. Or argue that the Romance language includes Creoles. Either way, then this is the part he ends off with. Not only is he writing like a pirate, maybe ye be onto something. This dare is probably the best thing here, but my brother is this I do not believe to be African American vernacular English, because you have to do a bit of digging to figure out what this is, what this word here actually is. And it turns out it's misspelled. So how it should actually be spelled is, hang on, I need to increase the font size here, is like this. It would still be pronounced brava, but the thing is, I don't know why William Raspberry decided to write a British black person, but I will tell you right now that British black people are very rarely African Americans, because, fun fact, people from Britain are usually not American. So yeah, and this is Cockney. You got a lot of butter if you're gonna pass off a Cockney pirate as an African American cab driver. And yeah, ER is used because it's in the UK, and unless you're saying something like me lover, which is, I think, West Country, in England, which is where London is, which is where Cockney is spoken, you generally don't have a V. You don't have anyone really who says brava, and it's usually shortened to brava. Anyway, so yeah, this is so someone who tried to write an example of African American vernacular English accidentally wrote a pirate Cockney. Bye. So yeah, that's all there is for this video. This is a short one. Bye.